It's Coach Nick Tuminello here. We're going to talk about rotary training and core training. Rotary training is a huge topic amongst folks in my industry, fitness professionals, strength and conditioning coaches. And I have to say, upon looking at reading tons of articles, looking at lots of videos, reading lots of books, even though I see coaches using rotational exercises, I don't think we're doing enough of it. You know, I may see it a few sets of one exercise, maybe some sort of chop or something like that at the end of a program. But we need to do more rotary work because everything that we do is based off of rotation. So, to bridge the gap between some of the plank and stability exercises that are popular these days, you know, on your elbow and on the side of your elbow, and some of these cable chop exercises, which are very dynamic and have a lot of room for error if you're not doing them correctly, I've developed what we call a tight rotation series. Now, this rotary series really mimics what happens if you're sprinting, which is really quick, tight movements, boxing, or any short changes in movement, which all athletes need to achieve. This is what I feel is one of the most important aspects of core training that really nobody's touched upon yet. So I want to give you an example of something. If I tuck my shirt in, I hope you can see this because I have black on here, and I take a step toward you, you see that there's wrinkles in my shirt that are happening if I step this way. So I'm just taking a normal step. My shirt gets pulled tight that way, and as I step with the other foot, as this hip goes that way and this hip goes that way, my shirt goes the opposite direction. So as I'm walking, there's what's called torque conversion that's happening. My shoulders go this way, my hips go that way, and they keep going back and forth, but they're very short movements. Okay, we really, until this series, which I'm about to show you, we don't have anything to really mimic that, and that's true functional movement. We don't necessarily do big chopping movements, but we don't necessarily just hold ourselves in position as in a plank. We do kind of right in the middle of it. So that's why I developed the tight rotation series. So here's the first step to it. We know that you want stability at your lower, mobility at your upper shoulders. Okay? So what we're going to do is going to get hips stable, put your hands straight out. Okay? I'm nice and tall, so you see that. I want to avoid here. Squeeze my hands together. I'm going to imagine two walls, rubber walls right up next to me, and I'm going to go back and forth in between those walls as fast as possible. Okay? And I can either go for reps or I could go for time. We like to use around 10 seconds or 30 repetitions, 15 per side. So you can imagine, you can see this, and imagine how a sprinter or a boxer, everything is exactly that same type of movement. So if you don't feel this in your abs when you do it, I promise you, you don't have abs.